Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Juggling. I'm Mr. Labar, and we're going to go through how to juggle. And we're going to learn a progression of how to juggle so we can slowly get better. All right? So, a couple of key things that you need to know before we get going. So, now, if you're at home and you can't get scarves, some other things you can do are to use Kleenexes. Paper towels might work, but they might fall too fast. Tissue paper, okay, so you could get some of your mom's tissue paper that she uses to wrap presents and kind of cut them in about this length. I'd say that is probably about 18 inches long on each side, okay, and tissue paper would work pretty good too. Otherwise, scarves can be found usually on Amazon in a pack of 3 like this for a couple of bucks if you are looking for a Christmas present for mom and dad. So, when we go to hold scarves, we're going to start with just 2 scarves. And so what I want you to do is you hold them lightly between your index finger and your thumb like this. And notice my palms are facing down. You have to have your palms face down like this. All right? If I was juggling with balls or bean bags, then I'd want my palms up, which we'll do later. But right now, you want your palms facing down. Okay. So, with that said, you kind of have your arms bent like this. Notice I'm not straight out like a mummy. Oh, I'm a juggling mummy. All right? No, we don't want to do that. We want to bend our elbows, nice and relaxed, and we're just chilling. We're relaxed. We're not tense and rigid. Okay? Nice and relaxed. Okay, so this is our starting point with 2 scarves. All right, so the next thing we have to do is I'm going to reach up. I'm going to go ahead and put these scarves in my pocket for a second. I'm going to reach up, okay, and just about head level, just above my head, okay, right up here, I'm going to draw 1 circle over here and 1 circle over here. These are my targets. Okay, so notice they're just above my head, but almost straight over my shoulders, okay? And then if you look at me from the side, they're out in front just a little bit, not way out here, not behind me or over my head, just out in front. See how my elbows are bent? Okay, like this. This is about where I want my circles, okay? And what do you think we're going to use these circles for? Yeah, you guessed it. We're going to use them as targets. That's where we want to throw the scarves every single time. Usually when people fail in juggling scarves, it's because they're not throwing them correctly. Okay, you have to get your scarves up here, right? So when I go to throw my scarf, I want it up here, okay? Not down here. I don't want to be like, throw. I couldn't catch them fast enough, okay? And I'm actually going to switch. If you do have scarves, let's start with green and pink, purple, whatever color you want to call it. All right. It makes it easier if you always put them in the correct hands. It doesn't matter which hand you start with first, whichever one you're comfortable with, so you can experiment with that. Okay. So the first thing we need to learn how to do is go throw. Say that with me. Throw. Because like I said before, you have to throw them perfectly in order to start building success in juggling. Now, I will warn you, usually if you're a brand new beginner to juggling, you're probably going to fail, I don't know, close to 90% of the time. So for every 10 attempts when you're learning something new, you're only going to succeed 1 of those 10. That's a lot of failure. Isn't that awesome? Yes, it is, because when you fail, you get better. Okay? You have to accept the failure, embrace the failure, figure out why you failed, and then try to improve and not fail the same way, maybe differently, or not fail again and succeed. Okay? So, all right, here we are. We're right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw across my body. And I'm going to do it kind of to a rhythm. So I'm going to go throw. And I want them out in front of me. All right? And if I did it right, okay, your scarf should be just in front of you, in front of each foot. All right? So let me see if I can back up on the mat so you can see where they fall a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go throw. Okay, now those fell behind me, but I threw them right there. I have a little bit of a fan. I have a fan in the room, so it blew them behind me that time. Okay, so what you want to really focus on is, are they throwing to the circles? Throw. Okay, those are going to fall in front of me. Okay, that's a successful attempt. That's 1. Now I got to do it again. throw, throw. That's 2. I hit my circles. Notice I am not catching them. Do not catch them because you're going to catch them incorrectly, and that's going to create a bad juggling habit. So when I move on to the next stage, you're going to struggle more if you're catching these scarves. So let them fall to the ground. All right, throw, throw. Awesome. I made it 3 times in a row. Okay, 10 is my goal. Once I've done a skill 10 times in a row with no mistakes, I have maxed it out, okay? I am an expert on that skill now, and I'm ready to move on to the next one. All right, attempt number 4. Here we go, throw, throw. Did I do it? No, I dropped that 1 scarf, so now I go from 3 in a row down to 0, okay? So that's your first task to complete. So when you watch these videos now, what I want you to do is you are going to try to complete this task. Once you get it 10 times, go to the next video. All right? So again, one more time, your goal here is to go throw, throw, and it falls. Ta-da! Okay, when you can do it 10 times, move on to the next video.